I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's DMC, the undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with our Week 1 battle for the RBA against LevineMa. Hopefully I pronounced his name right. Should be a good battle. As you can see in the top right here, there is camera left, my right. You'll see a list of his Pokemon there. We have Latias, Xurkitree, I hope I said that right, Mandibuzz, Alolan, Marowak, Mega Beedrill, Vaporeon, Registeel, Hitmonchan, Shiinotic, Palossand, and Crustle. So as you can see on the left, camera right, I have my team here. And we're going to quickly go over my team before I get to my battle with him, because I'm actually about to battle him as soon as I'm done filming this video. So first thing first, good luck, have fun to LevineMa. Should be a fun battle. That's what it's all about. And the Pokemon that I decided to bring, so first off, Mega Gyarados is a must for this team. With Pokemon like Latias in here, which I definitely think he's bringing, I had to have a strong, powerful answer for that. And Gyarados is that answer. Hopefully he doesn't bring anything like Thunderbolt or anything. If he does, obviously I have some answers for that. I'm hoping that I can get a Dragon's Dance off and then just run Rough Shot on his team. So that's kind of the plan with Mega Gyarados. Will it work? I don't know. We'll find out. Intimidate, for his basic ability, it turns into Mold Breaker when he Mega Evolves, which won't really come into play too much here, I don't think. But I am running Earthquake on here just in case he does switch it to Xurkitree, which I believe is going to be his major answer against Gyarados, which I think he's bringing as well. In fact, let's talk about what I think he's going to bring. So I think he's going to bring Latias. I think he's bringing Xurkitree. I think he's bringing Mandibuzz, Mega Beedrill. I'm going to think Vaporeon, and maybe, just maybe, for a ground-type Pokemon, he's going to bring Palossand. So those are the 6 that I'm kind of leaning towards, who I think he's bringing. I do think that Alolan Marowak is a high possibility. So I'm preparing for those Pokemon specifically. I'm not too worried about the Registeel if he brings it. I do have Delphox with me if he does bring the Registeel, which should have no problem bringing, taking out Registeel, as well as Landorus, and Electros, who does have Flamethrower. So I'm not too worried about Registeel. I don't think he's going to bring Registeel. Shiinotic, I don't think he'll bring either. But if he does, again, Delphox is ready for it. Electros is ready for it. And Magnezone is ready for it because Magnezone is Flash King. I was like, I know I have one more Pokemon that can take it out. And of course, Hitmonchan, again, not really worried about either. Hitmonchan could come because it could be strong against Magnezone and Gyarados. But I do have Latios and Delphox, 2 Psychic Pokemon, to deal with it, as well as other things. So I'm not too worried about those points. So Latias specifically, I know that I have to prepare for because I know it's going to be one of his more powerful Pokemon. And one thing to note is he is running, he has the ability to run Z attacks on Latias and Xurkitree because in this draft we specified who our 2 Z-Mons would be. We get 2 Z-Mons for our team. I haven't picked mine yet because I know nothing about Z-moves. I'm still thinking about it. Latios might be one of my choices as well as maybe Landorus. But for now I haven't chose a Z-move type Pokemon. So I have no Z-moves on my team, which could prove to be disastrous for me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things work out. I'm still learning about Z-moves. I don't know who the most optimal Pokemon is for Z-moves. So I'll have to figure that out in the future. But for now, we have Mega Gyarados. Going to be great against Latias, I hope. If he does run Thunderbolt, that could prove to be a problem. That's the only move that really Latias would have that I would worry about. Obviously, you have immunity to Dark-type moves. Dragon moves won't hurt me too bad. I mean, Draco Meteor, nothing wants to take it really. But I can still live. I can still live one. I'm also going to be strong against his Marowak if he brings it. If he brings Palossand or Crustle, I'm going to be strong against them as well. But again, I did bring Earthquake for the type coverage on Xurkitree. Waterfall for his Marowak, his Crustle, his Palossand if he does decide to bring either of those. And of course, Crunch, my primary damaging move against Latias, as well as Alolan Marowak if he switches into it would be more powerful than Earthquake because of Stab. If he brings the Alolan Marowak. So that is Gyarados. I went with a Jolly Stint. I want more speed. I want to be able to try to outspeed anything possible. I won't be able to outspeed Latias, which is going to be a problem for me. At least I don't think I can. I know it's 350 speed on the Latias if he invests in speed, which I'm sure he did. I don't know if my speed increases when I Mega. It doesn't look like it would, but it might. I was looking at the damage calc, and usually it says, and I'll look one more time. I'm pretty sure it doesn't go up. Yeah, it says it's 287, so I'm going to assume that my speed doesn't go up when I Mega Evolve. And so 287 is not faster than Latias, which could be a problem, but I might be faster than Xurkitree, which is another Pokemon that I'm very worried about as well, his other Z-move attacker. I'm actually not faster if he does have speed investment, which I'm sure he does as well. With Beast Boost, could be very problematic for me, so I got to be very careful for Xurkitree for sure. That's why I did bring Landorus, and I also brought Electros to help maybe soften the blow of the electric attacks, type attacks. So why did I bring 2 electric type Pokemon with me? For one, Mana Buzz is going to be a problem, and we'll talk about Landorus in a second, but why did I bring 2 electric Pokemon? So I think Mana Buzz would be a problem, and Vaporeon is a possible bring for him as well. And I also wanted some resistances towards Xurkitree, but not only that, but the rest of my draft really doesn't want to come against his Pokemon. So I have Alomomola, which I was debating between him and Electros, honestly. But with him having the Xurkitree there, didn't really want to bring Alomomola. Of course, not only that, but Latias could learn Thunderbolt as well, which he possibly would bring. And it would just be a support Pokemon. I don't know if support Pokemon is the right move against this team. I really don't. I don't think it is. His team is a complete powerhouse team, so I don't know if that would really work here. Deontay would just go down to Beedrill, which I think he's definitely bringing. Latias could definitely hurt it as well. Outspeeds it. Although Deontay could be good against Latias, I would have to worry about things like Surf. And Xurkitree, I don't do much against Xurkitree, although I can do a decent amount against Mana Buzz. So I was thinking about Deontay as well. Registeel, if he brings it, could be very problematic, as well as Vaporeon. And then Virizion, definitely didn't want to bring it. Mana Buzz is definitely coming, I think. And one fly attack just knocks up Virizion. A lot of his Pokemon hurt Virizion. Latias specifically, which is another reason why I didn't bring Machamp or Garbodor, because Latias would just light them up. So I had to make that decision. I decided to go with Electros here. For one, it has Levitate, which could maybe be helpful here. Probably not, though. He doesn't really have any. He doesn't have any ground types, but he could be running Earthquake on somebody to deal with Magnezone. So I don't know, but I brought it with Assault Vest for the first off. I could have Knockoff, which is going to be good against his team. Secondly, Flamethrower could be very useful against majority of his team as well. And of course, another Volt Switcher is cool. So we're gonna have 2 Volt Switchers and I believe a U-turner. Yep. So we got a lot of pivots here, which could be good. Could be good. We'll find out how that works out for us. But I am very worried. Like I said, the 2 Pokemon I'm worried about the most are Latias and Xurkitree for sure. They're the Z-move Pokemon, so I have to prepare for them the most, I think, anyways. So let's talk about Landorus. So Landorus definitely need to come as well, because he is my answer 100% for Xurkitree, which he could bring like Hidden Power Eyes for me, which would be very devastating. I went with the Assault Vest, so I could live an attack from the special side. He has a lot of special attacking Pokemon with Latias and Xurkitree. So with the Assault Vest, this is going to be a little weird, because normally people run like a choice item, or if they go defensive, they'll build the Rocky Helmet. Some people run Z-moves on him, which I don't, because I didn't declare. I don't think it's fair. I don't know if I can or not, but I don't think it's fair for my opponent if I brought just 2 Z-moves without announcing it ahead of time. So before next week, I'll try to figure out what my Z-mods will be so I can announce that and let my opponent have the proper time to prepare for it. But Assault Vest, I think, is going to be fine here, so I can live an attack from Latios. If I can live an attack from Xurkitree as well, will be fantastic. Earthquake, U-turn, Knockoff, Stone Edge, U-turn, Pivot, and it's going to be good against Latios. Knockoff again, going to be primary stab here for Latios. But just taking off items in general is always really good, so that's never a bad thing. Plus, it is super effective against Marowak, which I really don't think he would switch Marowak into Landorus, because that's just devastating to him. But like I said, just taking off items of anybody could be very, very useful here. Stone Edge, of course, will be for Mana Buzz primarily. Beedrill, if he brings it, Stone Edge would obviously do quite a bit too as well if I can hit it. We all know how Stone Edge works in this game. But that's pretty much it here. Not much to really talk about Landorus. I went Lax Nature with extra defense, lowering the special defense, but Assault Vest should hopefully help with that special defense there. Speed attack and a little bit of extra defense. Obviously, we're going for some damage here, but we have a little bit of bulkiness on him as well, and I think he's going to be a very powerful Pokemon. So, Magnezone. So Magnezone is very important here too, because I need something for Mana Buzz, and I think Magnezone could be my answer for Mana Buzz here. But also, He doesn't have any ground-type Pokemon besides Palisand, which I don't think he's bringing, but if he does bring, I'll just have to switch my plan up. But I can just Volt Switch for pivots. Signal Beam is going to be great against Latias. It does quite a bit of damage. It's 2-8 KO range, assuming he's not ready to recover. I have Flash Cannon, great against Shiinotic. Really the only Pokemon that I would have to worry about that I would use the Flash Cannon against, but I really didn't have any other answers really anyways, besides maybe Thunder Wave. Excuse me. Choice Specs for the extra damage. Sturdy, I can live 1 attack if I have 100% HP. And Thunderbolt for stronger stab move if I need to take something out ASAP, and I don't think they're going to switch. So that's pretty much it for him. Timid nature, extra speed. Nothing really much to say about him. Latios. So I brought Latios because, again, I need to beat Latias here. And again, we're gonna speed tie, assuming he has speed investment. If he doesn't, I will outspeed him. 350 speed. We speed tie on a normal basis here. Draco Meteor just bodies almost anything on his team. He does not want to take it. He has one Fairy Pokemon in Shiinotic. He could bring it as a possible counter for Latios, but I'm not too worried about Shiinotic. I have a lot of Pokemon that can deal with it. Recover, of course. I can just heal up if I need to. Thunderbolt's gonna be great against Mandibuzz, Vaporeon, things like that, and then Psyshock. Great against Mega Beedrill if he decides to switch it in, destroys it. That's pretty much it, though. Really nothing really to say about him. Timid nature, again, I want the speed. Delphox, it's mostly here for the Beedrill, although Beedrill can still take me down. So I have to be very careful, which is why I brought Choice Scarf, so I can outspeed Mega Beedrill. Which is going to seem a little weird, but I wanted to outspeed him. I need to outspeed him if I want to take him out. So he's primarily here for the Beedrill. He can also take out, other things as well, such as Shiinotic if he brings it, Registeel if he brings it. Again, I don't think he's bringing them. Flamethrower, Fire Stab, Shadow Ball, and Dazzling Gleam both do the same amount of damage against Latias. But the cool thing about Dazzling Gleam is if he does bring Hitmonchan, which, you know what, Psyshock does it too, but if he switches into Hitmonchan for whatever reason, it's going to do damage to it. There really is no other reason to bring it, but I had no other moves to bring. Dazzling Gleam is going to get some Mandibuzz, so I brought both. I brought Shadow Ball. Actually, the reason why I brought both, now that I see it, was for Palisand. If he does bring it, I needed Shadow Ball for it. Psyshock is there for the Hitmonchan. And also Shadow Ball is also there for the Marowak, Alolan Marowak. So, Marowak. So there is a reason for it. And Blaze, if I get it 1/3 below HP, I do 1 times more damage with fire attacks. So Flamethrower would do even more damage. That's Delphox in a nutshell. And then again, I talked about Electros earlier. I'm bringing Giga Drain just in case he does bring Palisand for my electric type Pokemon here. I can, try to take it out with Giga Drain and get some health back. Vaporeon, obviously I could just use electric attacks again, so I don't necessarily need Giga Drain for that. Knockoff for the Latias. He's mostly here just to take the help with the electric type Xurkitree, because Xurkitree is going to be a big problem. I should be able to take electric tech, no problem. Assault Vest here, just like on Landorus. He's running a lot of special attackers, so I'm hoping that helps us here. So that's my team, guys. Hopefully I made the right choice. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the team that I brought. Do you guys think I made the right choice? Should I have brought Deontay instead of somebody else? I really think maybe... I mean, it's a tough call. It really is, because I don't know what exactly he's bringing. But Deontay could have been really good as well. I guess we'll find out. I don't think Verizia, Machamp, or Garbodor should have came. I think those 3 for sure should have stayed. Alomanola, Electros, and Deontay were the ones I debated against for that last slot. So let me know in the comment section below who you thought should have been in the last slot. Do you think this is the right team for his team? And again, good luck to LevineMa. I had to look at his name because I knew it was Levine something. LevineMa. Good luck to him. And we should have a lot of fun. So until next time, guys, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels. Been your farewell. Peace and one love.
For life.